Hello everyone. In this video, we look at how we can plot a threshold line for a given curve in Matplotlib, and then using that threshold line for all the values that are above that threshold line, how can we fill that area uh, from that line to the curve. So let's get started. In the first cell, we are importing matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. So we'll be using matplotlib for plotting, and for calculations, we'll be using NumPy. So import NumPy as NP. Um, let's generate some data. So we'll generate a sine wave from 0 to 2 pi. Um, so we'll generate 100 samples. So X will be linearly spaced between 0 to numpy pi dot pi. So 2np dot pi, and we'll have n samples. Y will be np dot sine of x. So this is our data, and if we plot our data, so let's give it a color red. Line width of let's use 5. Alpha value let's use 0.5, and we'll label it as sine of x. Okay, so PLT set the x label and y label. Copy this. So change x to y and copy this here. We'll use this as y label. We'll set the grid lines on, set the legend on, and we will also set the aspect ratio of the axis to be equal. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so GCA is a function. Okay, so this is how the plot will look. Yeah, so one thing that we notice here, so we don't see the tick labels in terms of pi values, but we see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could fix that using PLT xticks, and we need to specify where we want the ticks to be. So we'll place them at 0, pi by 2, then pi, then 3, pi by 2, and then 2 pi. And we also have to provide the labels. Okay, so label pi by 2. We'll simply copy this, close this. So this is 2 pi, take this part out. This is 3 pi by 2, and this is pi. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so this was not closed. Okay, all right, yeah, this looks much better. So one more change. Yeah, Okay, so this is better now. So 0, pi by 2, pi, and 3 pi by 2. And we see these extra space from the start of the curve. So let's fix that as well. So plt xlim, so x dot min and x dot max. Okay, perfect. So now it looks much better. So uh, okay, so now sometimes we look at this curve and perhaps we want to draw a line like showing the maximum value of the curve, for example, here, um, and or the horizontal line, like maybe setting a threshold value. So one way of doing that, I'll simply copy the code here and paste in the next cell. Is to draw a line using PLD plot. So we'll need the x value here for vertical line, and we'll also need the y min and y max value. So if we use PLT plot, we have to specify them. Um, and looking at this curve, the entire extent of this y-axis is not um, available to us. We could only see the last tick values that are from -1 to 1. So for now, let's simply plot it. So we'll set a list and p dot pi by 2 and p pi by 2, and we could specify the y values -1 to 1. Color, let's set it to blue. Line width, let's say 4. Um, Label it vertical, and yeah, let's also set alpha value 2.5. Okay, let's look at this change. Okay, so now we see a vertical line, but it's not extending to the full extent of the x-axis, y-axis. Um, One way or another way where we could achieve this, and it's even simpler, is to use AX line. So in this case, we don't have to provide this list. So we could simply say np dot pi by 2. We don't have to provide the limits. Okay, we could say color equal blue, and rest of these argument values remain the same. And if we run this cell, we get a vertical line as we wanted, covering the entire y-axis. We could also plot a horizontal line. So instead of V line, we'll say H line, and instead of giving a value from x-axis, we'll give a value at y-axis. So let's say um, minus 0.5, and the color will change it to green. Label, let's change it to horizontal. Okay, and here we see the vertical line covering the entire x-axis. Okay, so this looks pretty good. So now if we want to uh, fill the area between this curve and this threshold line, how can we do that? So let's look at that. Yeah, so let's set a threshold variable. So maybe set it to 0.25. And let's first determine the extent of this line as well. So line indices are where, so y is greater than the threshold value. Okay, so now we need to um, find the x-min index and x-max index from these line indices first value and line indices last value. Okay, so we are taking all these arguments where the y value is greater than this threshold value, and then we only want to highlight uh, the area above that threshold, and we want to display the line from a point where these high values from the threshold were observed initially, and also when the last value that was above this threshold was displayed, uh, um, was present in the data. Okay, so let's uh, see what's next. So x-min indexes and index and x-max index are these values. In this case, it will be this value here and this value here, because both of these values are above this threshold. Okay, so but what if our threshold is up here? So only these values from here to here will be above this, and we only want this green line to be displayed for this part only. So in that case, we'll need to specify more parameters, and the way this horizontal line is drawn on the axis, so this axis takes a normalized value. So this is 0 and this is 1. So if we want to specify here, we could specify um, x min equals 0 and then x max equal 1, and we'll see the same line here. Okay, so let's first calculate the normalized x values for the min, and we'll have to take the x value at x min index, and then using x dot min and x dot max minus x dot min. So this is min max normalization. Um, so uh, if you want to learn more about min max normalization, so I have a full video explaining min max normalization. Please watch it on my channel. So we'll do the same for max here. So x normalized max, and here x max index x max. So that will give x normalized min and x normalized max. So once we have that, let's copy this code and paste it here. And instead of 0, we say x normalized min and x normalized max, and let's see. Uh, okay, so threshold value, so I need to change here. Okay, so the horizontal line should also show the threshold value. Okay, so now this is perfect. Okay, so we only see the horizontal line here. So because only this part of the curve was above um, this threshold value, so we see the horizontal line here. Okay, perfect. So now, how can we fill the area between the curve and this horizontal line? So that is also very easy, and we could do that using a mask array. So we say numpy mask array, and then we say masked where, and where y is less than or equal to the threshold value. Okay, and we'll also need to specify, give the input array, that is y. Okay, so wherever this condition is true, so that's where it will generate a mask. And then I will say fill between. The first argument is x, then the threshold, then we'll have to specify y fill, color, let's say blue, um, alpha value, let's say zero point 0.4, um, and the label. So label is a formatted string, so we could say area above y equal to this threshold value. We'll keep it to 2 decimal place. All right, so let's see how does this work. Okay, perfect. So we see the area above this line here is filled nicely with blue color here. Okay, so yeah, so we can change the threshold to 0 and see how does this change the plot. Okay, so the plot changed accordingly. So now the filled area goes to y equal to 0. That is the new threshold value. And if we set the threshold to minus zero point 0.5, so we see all the area above minus zero point 0.5 filled with blue color. So this part of the curve and also this part of the curve. Uh, okay, so yeah, so that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.